Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm giving an update? I don't really know what to call it. Hello, I'm back. I'm sure many of you are wondering like where the heck did she go? She was like, oh, I have all these videos I'm gonna post, like I'm gonna review Love Victor, I'm gonna review The Politician, it'll be great, it'll be fun. Woo woo, yes, a bunch of new subscribers, everyone loved the Love Victor videos, and that was great. It was a great time. And then I got strep throat. Don't ask me how I got strep throat, I truly don't know. I had not left my house in like 3 or 4 months, and then all of a sudden I got strep throat, and I was like, how is this even possible? I literally have not interacted with people outside of the people who live in my house, and they haven't interacted with other people. It was really bad because I couldn't film any videos, and then right when I started to get better, I had to go all the way back to school, which is a very long drive, to get my stuff finally. I got my stuff back, it was my birthday, and then right after my birthday I started a new job, and then I was working at that job every day for like 8 hours a day. And then I started another job and I was on vacation and my strep throat came back. It was a time. And then on top of all of that, there was also just like pandemic level stress on my already pre-existing mental illnesses. So it's been a time, truly. There was also just like nothing to motivate me to review stuff or react to stuff or talk about stuff, because I was like, literally, what even is the industry like right now? Like what? Because then I was starting to freak out because I'm about to be a senior in college, and it's like, what kind of job industry am I going into with this pandemic? So, and like, what are my friends going into? Like, some of my friends are in musical theater, and that's not a thing right now. So I think it's just been generally stressful. But I think now, like, I've been watching, I think mainly, I haven't even been watching like very many movies or shows. I've really just been watching like documentaries. Um, and then as far as new stuff I've been watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel, which I adore. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of trying to re-find my footing with the YouTube thing, but I appreciate all of you just like not unsubscribing or being like, what happened, like what's going on. I haven't been active on social media, like it's been, I don't know, I kind of just dropped off the face of the earth, which was random. I could not find just like the time or space or energy or anything. And so I've been kind of coming up with videos and trying to kind of re-immerse myself into stuff I love to talk about on here. Like, I've been rewatching Stranger Things. I am going to try eventually to kind of re-immerse myself back into Marvel. Those of you who've watched my channel from the beginning know that I, like, a lot of my subscribers are here because I talked about Marvel. And I still love Marvel, and I obviously still love Stranger Things. I just needed, I think, like a mental break, because when you put, like, I had been non-stop, like head first, neck deep into, like, fully in on Marvel from like 2016 until around Endgame. And then I think after Endgame, even after Far From Home came out, and I was like, yes, of course I'm gonna go see Far From Home because Spider-Man's my favorite. Like, I just needed just a break, because like that was like a threshold movie, you know, that was like, okay, we're taking a break after this. And I was like, you know what, I need that break because it's like exhausting to put so much of your energy and your passion and your emotion into something that is like not your own life, if you know what I mean. Like, I love fandoms, and I think being in fandoms and having comfort shows and all of that, that is incredibly healing and helpful and important and fun, and rewarding. I mean, I have like really good friends, like some best friends that I've met through fandoms, and so it's a lot of fun. But also like there comes a point where you need to be like, okay, like let me peek my head above the water for some fresh air, because I was like only thinking about Marvel for so long. And same with Stranger Things. I like it's my favorite show in the world. I love it so much. And I think I just needed, in order to A, appreciate it more, and B, just to like, I don't know, see other things, I needed to just like take a step back. So I'm kind of slowly immersing myself, like putting my toes in the water of back of the both of those things. But again, I appreciate all of your patience with me as I do that, because I know that like people subscribe to my channel to watch certain types of videos. But yeah, I'm just trying to kind of do right by everyone who watches my channel and kind of have something for everyone. And yeah, but before I started kind of coming back to YouTube gradually, I just wanted to um, like apologize for just literally dropping off the face of the earth. I don't want to promise that I'm going to give you the Love Victor review, which I did film. I don't know if I'll like have the time to edit it, but because I am working 2 jobs, but I do want to give it to you. If like I don't think anyone really cares about my opinions on Love Victor anymore. Also, the reason why some of the videos aren't there anymore, I know the episode 8 one isn't there, that's because I got copyright strike. Because I used too much of the footage and audio from the show, and Disney was like, haha, no. So the video's banned. So that's, I can't put it back up, unfortunately. And I don't want to like risk doing that, so I'm sorry. But if you want to know what happened in the episode 8 reaction, basically I just cried a lot. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Also, I want to really emphasize going forward things that I'm particularly passionate about in the film industry, because over the course of quarantine, I've really been educating myself, not on watching old movies and making sure I know every single movie on the face of this history of the earth. That sentence didn't make sense. I'm kind of taking a different approach, and I'm trying to deconstruct my own education and my own experience with what films are important, because the fact of the matter is, Hollywood is incredibly whitewashed, not just with white people, but it's like very undiverse when it comes to sexualities and experiences and gender, and that really annoys me. And so I think I want to place more of an emphasis going forward in my channel on films that actually do, and shows that do care about having diverse casts, whether it be in front of the camera or behind the camera. And it's 2020, and there's no reason why a cast should be all white or all straight, or just it just doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. And I've made a whole video about why representation for LGBTQ plus people in the media is very important, and why it matters to me. And I also think, just in the wake of what happened with Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement, that kind of, I don't want to say re-emerged, but like rose to a new level of, not popularity, but like it really like spiked in May and June, and I took that time to watch a bunch of documentaries and watch some films and kind of like deconstruct my education on not necessarily only a film standpoint, but from like just my general American education. And there's so much that we're not taught, or that we don't know, and especially as a white person, that it's so easy to not know, because you can so easily turn your blind eye to it because it doesn't affect you. It doesn't have to affect you. And it's like, that's so stupid, and I don't want to play a role in one-sided storytelling or lack of representation, which is very harmful, or anything like that. And so I want to, I mean, I only have like 11,000 subscribers, but I would like to shine what little of a spotlight I have on things that do matter to me. And so I've been trying to do that a little bit on social media, but I really have not been like that active. But yeah, so like going forward, stuff like that, just like diversity and just overall just like inclusivity and all of that, and like not, and I will definitely start calling people out for racist stereotypes in the way they write their shows. It's just we've moved past it. We are ready to move past it. It is now in the rear view, and so I always say on this channel that I talk about things that I like about the movie or the show, and I don't usually review something if I hate it, because I don't know, I don't want to put more negativity into the world. So usually if I don't review something, it's because I either didn't have time or I didn't like it. But I think it's important, especially given the color of my skin, that I do start calling people out for just bad representation. And as someone in the LGBTQ plus community and as a woman, it's very important to me that those two types of representation are also at the forefront. So there's a lot of work to do, and having like nominating more films by people of color or starring people of color for award shows, like that is something that somehow is such a big struggle for the industry, and we haven't even begun to tackle the fact that like 89% of writers, the leading writers in the industry, are white. It's like, what on earth? This world is so diverse, and I'm just so just over it not being reflected in media. So yeah, so that's another thing I'm going to do going forward. But yep, so I don't really know exactly like what this video was, I guess. I don't even know if any of you are going to watch it. I'll probably get like 10 views, but it was important to me to like do an update video before I post a reaction or do anything like that, because I really hate when I just drop off the face of the earth. Like, that's not the kind of consistency I want to have, and I don't think it reflects like my work ethic at all. But YouTube is really like a side thing for me, and I can't put it above making money to pay off my loans or doing anything like that, or my mental health. So I think just being kind of honest with you guys on that front is important to me, because I don't want you to think like, why does she keep disappearing all the time? But it's really just because of stuff like that. So that is that explanation. And yeah, well, I hope you guys have been having a good, healthy summer, and that you've been staying socially distant when you can. Like, I know, like, for me at work, it's like physically impossible to like stay socially distant, because I try, but like people will like take off their mask and like lean into me to talk to me. I'm like, stop. So like, wear your masks first of all, because I've literally done sprint workouts with a heavy duty mask on with asthma, and I am completely fine. So there's literally no excuse to not wear a mask. So please wear your masks if you're in public or with other people that aren't in your household. Please, 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 please try to keep up social distancing, because I'm probably about to lose my senior year of college after already losing half of my junior year. So this could have been over months ago if people had actually stayed inside and listened and taken this seriously. Cough, cough, our government, but they didn't, so here we are. So please do your part to help others, because this is an incredibly deadly disease. It's keeping family members from seeing each other, and just, it sucks all around, and it shouldn't have to affect like you or someone you know for you to take it seriously. So let's all do our part, and let's all keep each other safe. Even if we don't look sick, we could be sick, so let's just keep each other safe and wear our masks, wash our hands, stay socially distant, and then we'll get through this and it'll be over sooner rather than later, because otherwise it's just not going to go away. So like, that sucks. Please register to vote. Get your absentee ballots now if you are going to need one, because they're purposely making it harder to vote in this election. Make it easier on the postal service and make it more possible that everyone in this country that wants to vote will get to vote. And order your absentee ballot now if you're going to need one. Register to vote now. It takes like 30 seconds to check your registration status, 5 minutes to register to vote, and 5 minutes to order your absentee ballot. It is like so easy. So let's do it. Let's vote if you live in the US, please. And so, yes. And then also be kind to one another, because it is like just a time right now. It truly is. So just be kind to one another, and be patient with one another. And I hope you guys are all finding things that make you happy and that keep you passionate and driven. And I am excited to get back on here and to look at my YouTube comments and to just interact with you all again. This is also a reminder that you guys can follow me on my Twitter or my Instagram. Both are at Emily Grace Carm, which is in the description box down below if you want to find that. And then, yeah, I think that's it for now. So yeah, that's my little update video. And yeah, thank you for watching. Alright, well, I will see you guys. Yeah, have a good day, everyone.